What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. So, what are we talking about today? Obviously, I am back to give you my game preview of the Houston Texans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. We on the road again, hopefully this time, no plane troubles, because we all heard about the plane troubles that we had a couple days ago after we beat the Raiders on Sunday Night Football, excuse me. So, but before we get into my game preview of the Houston Texans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, I want to talk about just a little bit about the Steelers-Raiders game. So, we got to give respect and got to give credit where it's due, because if you realize, we all freaked out the moment we saw that Matt Canada got promoted. We all had a sour taste in our mouth. We all were disgusted. To a point where I seen a lot of fans on Twitter kind of hoping we lose, so we have to put him on the chopping block. And honestly, in my opinion, I think actually getting this promotion is actually like us looking at him like, all right, bro, if you screw this up, you out the door. So, but the offense played a lot better, way better than they did on Monday. So there was definitely steps going in the right direction. From that game, one of the negative things that I saw was Mason Cole was getting pushed all the way back. It was getting rough from the former D lineman from the Giants. It was getting rough for him out there. It wasn't looking pretty. And then, of course, Max Crosby is Max Crosby. I didn't expect Chooks to have an all-star game out there. But, I will say we have played some real true dogs this past couple weeks of pass rushers. And it's only going to get harder, man. It's getting tough out here. But the offensive line played pretty decent. We finally got to establish somewhat of a run game, and we got to see that how easy it is to call plays more and play action pass, and people actually believe it. So thank God we actually tried to run the ball for once. I appreciate it. And Kenny played much better. There was definitely some throws that he missed for sure. Clean as day. Missed some opportunities he could have hit on, but he didn't. But he definitely hit the ones that mattered. The strike he threw to Calvin Austin. Some of those third down throws he threw to George Pickens. He definitely made plays when he had to. The defense. TJ Watt, I repeat, is the best defender walking God's green earth. It is not a debate. There's nothing you can say that will change my mind. TJ Watt is the best defender on God's green earth. Nobody is touching TJ Watt right now. Bro has 6 sacks in 3 games? Come on, bro. Who doing that? Nope. People forgot about TJ Watt because of him tearing his pec last year against the Bengals. And even though his game stats that day was ridiculous itself, but now we are starting to, they effed around and they found out. Let's put it that way. Come on, bro. We are absolute eating with TJ and Highsmith. It's disgusting. It's criminally disgusting. But yes, I want to talk about them. The corners had a very weird day. Get JPJ more snaps. I am on the bandwagon of get JPJ more snaps. We need to see what he really looks like out there, because who knows? We need more work. Levi had 2 picks, but also gave up 200 yards to Devontae Adams. It was rough out there in these streets. It was rough. But we got turnovers, and that's what matters. Now, that being said, I want to talk about one of the best guys I got to watch on that defense that past Sunday night. Hands down was that boy, Keanu Benton. Keanu Benton was getting ignorant out there. Got his first sack. Bro, the way he was making that nose, he was just bullying him. I honestly think we might have found our guy at nose. I don't think we need to search. We've been dying, us the Steelers Nation, we've been dying for a Casey Hampton play-alike since, 2009, 2010? No, 2010? That's probably the last, bro, we've been dying for this guy. We had just a piece of it with Javon Hargrave, and then obviously we let him go to keep Stephon Tuitt. We all saw how that worked out. But we finally got that guy back in the middle, because, God, when you talk about college football, you don't talk about Wisconsin a lot, but some of these Wisconsin players that we got coming out have been getting to it, bro. What? But Keanu Benton's definitely, he had a game, and, I think, we're still slowly starting to see how valuable he is for us on our defense. But that's how I felt about the Steelers-Raiders game. We played well. We played much better than we did against the Cleveland Browns. And we got the W. That's more importantly, we got the W. Now, Steelers versus Texans. Okay. I like CJ Stroud. Okay. CJ Stroud definitely has a lot of pocket presence. I really like his game. As an Ohio State fan, I've been watching him for a very long time at this point. I like his game. He's definitely a pocket passer, and I appreciate that. He's a pocket passer first instead of a runner, which me personally, I do appreciate. And I like how the Texans just play hungry and they play physical. I think D'Amico Ryans is actually a really good coach. Now, with that being said, who do we need to watch? Honestly, one, we got to watch Dameon Pierce. Why? Because he's a physical-ass running back. But more importantly, we got to watch Tank Dell. If you guys have noticed, Tank Dell has been actually getting crazy. He's one of the, when I was doing my mock drafts a little while ago, he was one of those people who I really always had my eye on. Being like, if we weren't confident with Calvin Austin because of the foot injury he had, I was all on the Tank Dell board, bro. Tank Dell is absolutely nice. He is disgusting. I'm a huge fan of him, so I really want us to watch him, especially because he's also a young blood, and we don't really have young corners because we really don't play him. We really rock with Levi and Pat P. So, I really want us to watch him because he really is a burner. He is a burner out there for sure that we really going to have to keep our eyes on. Honestly, on offense, besides CJ Stroud, Dameon Pierce, and Tank Dell, I'm not really scared of Nico Collins. Nah. I'm not scared of Robert Woods either. He's not the Robert Woods who he used to be. So I'm really not scared. I'm not afraid of Robert Woods at all. That's really it on offense. And because they're going to be down 2 tackles, Big Tunsil's not playing, and I believe their other tackle got hurt as well. TJ and Alex Highsmith, honestly, I don't see why they shouldn't have another day. They shouldn't be going out there and manhandling and absolutely mauling people out there. I don't see no reason why we can't go out there and with our same pass rush and get after the quarterback like we literally have been doing the first 4 seasons in, and we've played better offensive lines. So I don't see why that would change, but I'm curious to see what type of schemes they use to kind of limit TJ and Alex, because we finally got to see that against the Raiders. Did it work that well? No, but we finally got to see Alex is starting to get his respect too. So I also want to see how he adapts to that. Now, their defense against our offense, we got to worry about Will Anderson. I think Will Anderson definitely has a lot of promise. He kind of reminds me of how Josh Allen came in the league because he played for the Jaguars. Nobody was really looking at him like that. I think it's going to be the same thing with Will Anderson. I think Will Anderson has a lot of promise and he has a lot of power. Hot take, I actually think he was better than Kayvon Thibodeau. Honestly, Will Anderson is really he's disgusting. So I really want us to and Chooks, and we got Chooks over there. I'm not really the biggest Chooks supporter like that. But honestly, I will tell you this though, if Chooks struggles out there, or Dan Moore struggles out there against their pass rushers, don't be surprised to see Broderick Jones get out there, because he's a first round pick. We got to play. We never got to see any of his work. So how do we know if he's good or not? How do we know if he's planned out or not? We don't know. So with that being said, sooner or later, we're going to see Broderick Jones. So unless Dan Moore and Chooks don't want that to happen, somebody stepping off if they don't have a dominant game against the Texans. After watching their defensive line and their linebackers, we should have no problem running the ball. I don't think we should have no problem running the ball. I'm not talking about we should have over $150. I'd be surprised if we had over $150. But I don't see why we can't have like Najee can get 70 yards, 70 to 75, 70. Why? Or Jalen can't get 50 to 60 yards. We should have over 100 yards total rushing. Not just Najee having 150 and Jalen having 95. That'd be great to watch. I would love to watch that. but definitely would love to see that more often. And I don't think, honestly, if you're asking me, I don't think their corners can cover us. I think our corners give them trouble. We are a matchup nightmare for the Texans. I like Jimmy Ward, but I think I'll take our matchup with Pat. And hell, if we finally get Darnell Washington and Connor Haywood into the mix more, I think that'll cause them matchup nightmares. GP is a god. I don't think Steven Nelson can cover GP or Calvin Austin. I think we are a matchup nightmare waiting to happen for them, and I think this is going to be the first test for CJ Stroud to play a real defense besides when they played the Ravens week 1. So that being said, that's how I feel about them. I got the Steelers getting another W, going in 3-1 against Baltimore. Oh man, I can't wait to break that game down. So I'm gonna stop it right here. I just want to say thank you guys for being patient. I appreciate you guys. Please, and you know I'll be back, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I want to talk about football. I think you guys know right now, I don't duck, no smoke. I'm always outside. So if you guys want to chat, let's talk that talk. So thank you guys for listening. Once again, it's been your boy D, and until forever finds you.